I'm excited, Tom. I'm excited to kick things off. It's been a while since I've been here for this Asian CSGO, and boy, oh boy, every time I'm here, does it seem to pop off. But already, aggression from the side of CatEvil. This is what I wanted to see from them on the T side here, and they're already up to all zaps, and they're going to try and take this first round.
IHC have got a strong position. They're also playing aggressive in towards apartments, trying to deny any early aggressive maneuvers. Obviously leaves sort of that middle position fairly open. CatEvil takes a couple of shots, but it's going to be backing off. Jin comes out here, has a massive opportunity, but misses it. Gets headshot. And now CatEvil going to be down one player, but still at the very start of this, it seems like we're going to be seeing a bit of a rotation back over towards B from 3 of their players. Techno is going to be in a good spot, so his score to be able to do this. Obviously, Heat score is already boosted up. Oh, the headshot coming through onto Techno is going to be big. It's going to be Score who's going to be having to get counted on. He doesn't do anything, though. He falls short of our hype from earlier on, and now Techno has to find at least one kill here, but he gets the headshot through the body. Doesn't manage to do the kill, though. 9 from afar gets 1. 3 versus 3. Blitz going around the corner. Should be able to get that bomb planter. Stops the bomb from going down. That is crucial. Gives us a little bit more time to play with. The bomb should be going down. Crossfire is going to be coming through. CatEvil. He's in a perfect position to try and get those kills, along with 9. The USP's going to be run out of bullets fairly soon. You can see this guy's got 9 in his magazine right now. Headshot's going to be coming out, and that is a double one as they manage to pick up a USB. CatEvil and 9 not able to clutch that out.
You know, I've got to say, though, it's a nice bit of adjustment play from CatEvil. If you ask me, Tom, they initially sent a lot of presence over towards mid and second mid, over towards that A site, tried to see if they could gauge any control and info over towards that sort of entrance to the A site. And, well, one player does fall instantly, so what do? They get off their high horse, they rotate over towards that B side. And I mentioned the banana control for the T sides can be, you know, a real success path for them. They do just that, and, well, they storm onto the B site, and they're always going to win that 3v3 post plant. So, a good start here from CatEvil on the T side.
The Eagle's not going to be doing enough here. Dreamer is going to push up, get the first entry. Blitz falls. Should be a decent round for them, unless some Deagle hell comes out for them. IHC going to get ripped apart, though. Cleaning these corners, pretty impressed with some of these pre-firing spots from them. But it's obviously just a bit of a difficult round here for IHC to be able to do anything, so it should be a fairly clean round. I'd be surprised if we lose a single player. Scott trying to pick up this scout and unfortunately misses his chance. Loses his head in that tandem, and that's going to be the second round, kind of expected. But as we go through to the third one, it should really be more of the same.
Yeah, usually once one team picks up the first round, you like to say the snowball effect might take fruition, and they usually find the first couple, especially if you're the likes of the CT side, you got to try and build that economy slightly better than the T side. There's a slight difference in the financial economy for weapons. It's only slight, it's still the very big one, but already it's going to be Blitz who falls. And CatEvil, they're just stalling their way through these early rounds here on Inferno, Tom.
Yeah, there was that one single grenade, if I recall correctly, from the side of IHC. But aside from that, they were kind of just trying to hope that they could get a couple of shots on the heads and on the armor, the body armor. They didn't really come through, so economy is definitely getting built for CatEvil. On the other side of IHC, though, they have gone into their first buy.
This is where we start to see IHC really utilize the playstyle that we like to see from it. Wouldn't surprise me if we instantly see the likes of Score or maybe Blitz just get aggressive and storm their way to try and find some early kills. And that's exactly what Nine's going to do. Misses the first shot with the AWP, or I say I miss. I think he did end up tagging Akashi up down to 40 odd HP. But IHC, they can't allow CatEvil to get too comfortable here, because that's when their awkward style of play can really start to take effect.
Oh, Kate was in a perfect position to get burnt alive, but managed to just stay at the corner. Get the kill onto CatEvil. The trade comes through, though, as we do see 9 up in towards apartments. And being able to find one headshot coming through. Jin is going to be sent packing. Not looking so good. Score. 20 bullets in the chamber hit. Gets the kill. New nerfed version of the M4. Still going to get picked over the A1 here. 9. Techno from above. This is a decent position. Play a little bit of distraction. Techno down below. He's going to go for the peak anyway. Akashi, he goes down. That's going to be AWP finishing the job. This is where it starts to come alive for IHC. They lost the pistol round, but they're looking to close it out. Final shot comes in, and 9, the huge 4K.
Well, think Techno 4K and 9 need to switch accounts at that point, but that is going to be the first on the board here for... Not the first, sorry, I can't... Here's the first. Sorry, for some reason my HUD looked completely wrong. Should have put my glasses on this morning, Tom. It is the first round on the board for IHC. To apologise about that. And this is where we can start to see IHC get a bit of a steamroller going, right? How many times have we seen Tom IHC lose a couple rounds and then say, hang on a minute, we're IHC, we're the best team in the division, and they just storm their way back into the game and win games like 16-3, for example.
Plenty of times, and obviously losing that pistol round is obviously going to be a massive setback, and they just let it happen. They weren't even stressing about it, and I think that's so important when you're playing as a team. They've got that confidence of like, fine, we'll give them 3 rounds. It doesn't really matter so much. We move on. 9 position is very much well known. Blitz is going to go down, but the trade coming out perfectly in tandem with his teammates. Techno from the sidelines, but it's going to be CatEvil over towards B, and they just shut them down. But they were in perfect positions there, John, to try and cover each other's backs and make sure they can get those trades.
Well, that's what we sort of speak about so much for IHC, right? It's kind of what we expect to see from them, is when they do lose a few rounds, they just have that flip of a switch style of play and they just storm their way back into the game. And you know, you highlighted Dust 2 could be a map that comes down to sort of really who has the better individual aim and presence as a team, and it's always going to be IHC in that favour. And I think CatEvil was seeing it early on here in Inferno already.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a throwaway round here for CatEvil. But they are going to take a couple. Never mind, it's not going to be a throwaway round anymore. They've got 2 weapons in their midst. The bomb should be going down fairly shortly. Some util is going to get dropped on towards site. That's a smoke. Potentially should have been used to cover up the tracks that we're going across. It has done. Bomb is going to go down. And that's fine. He's going to be holding this corner looking to try and take them down if they push around the corner, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Tan, unfortunately, a bit lackluster. And now this is going to make it even harder for CatEvil to be able to clutch this out, especially with Kashi. He's got 7 HP and a Dream, his teammate. It's going to be down over towards B. He has been spotted. He gets a shot on the foot. Kashi's going to be hiding around this pillar. 9 is going to be coming around, gets the kill. Jin, last one left alive. I don't think there's really much left for you to do, mate.
Well, the bomb does go down. That's going to add somewhat to the economy gain of the side of CatEvil, but for the side of IHC, it's usual business for them. I mean, Tom, I can't remember, was it this season or last season where it was something about the Asian division and the Asian Pacific region that they just hated playing against anti-eco rounds, and anytime it was an anti-eco, it would be like the team who was on the Deagles would end up winning. I think it was us that was casting it last. I think it was last season now, but safe to say the Asia Pacific region have learnt from their mistakes, you could say, and no mistakes from IHC in that situation.
Yeah, it was actually the 2 Mongolian teams, the 2 main Mongolian teams anyway, who kept on doing that, where they were just trading backwards and forwards. But CatEvil's going to be going down, gets a kill. I'm talking about trading back and forwards. That's going to be shot through the smoke into the dark, lands the kill. His advantage, it's essentially on CatEvil's side. This is kind of the position you kind of want to be in. But that smoke and aggression down Banana is going to allow them to have this control. And they have actually got a smoke over towards A. You can see on that long position. Blitz is having to play behind the smoke, but he's going to be able to recover from it. Chucks down an incendiary grenade in towards that mid position. What is interesting, and that I hadn't quite realized, is that both mollies and incendiary grenades now do the same amount of damage, but it's going to be the AWP kill score from the corner. It's going to be able to get a kill, but that wood position is quickly found. The bomb is making its way on over. Blitz gets a kill onto Jin down mid. And another one. Dreamers goes down. We missed that action, but we catch Kate here. Get the bomb down. Switch on back on over down towards Banana. Knows there's a player here. Goes in for the shot. Can't quite get it. Incendiary grenade's going to be going out. Does pick up the AWP. He's going to have to peek on out. He's going to get sprayed down. Now it's going to be a one-on-one situation. Techno knows exactly where this player is. It doesn't matter though. Kate doing exactly what they set out to do and gets the clutch. Picks up the AWP for his team. That was a fantastic round by him. Yeah,
great round from Kate. A little bit poor though, I think, from IHC in the 4 versus 3. Initially, there 9 should really be winning that duel with the AWP score. Though the trigger discipline probably could have found him 1 or 2 more. But I mean, for the side of IHC, even in that 2 versus 1, you just don't need to be too aggressive. Even though you've got the bomb down, just wait to peek together. You know he's probably able to walls the likes of Banana or back of sight, clear it 1 by 1, and then you can win the 2v1 easy as you like. But mistakes were made, and well, Kate's going to capitalise on it, sitting at 8 and 4 right now. We mentioned he was one of the players that could really shine for this CatEvil squad. And boy, oh boy, are they doing just that, as the 4th goal on the board now for CatEvil. And IHC, I think they're starting to realise that they've got a bit of a game on their hands here, Tom.
Yeah, I just say it could definitely go a few different weird ways, especially when you have Techno, who he's not really been the player to get the kills, but he's been a bit of a bait for his other teammates who've then managed to get trades on him. 9 though, he's been an absolute star for that AWP. We go into this round, no AWP on the side of HC. They might have to try and steal it away from Akashi, who's actually open towards Banana at the moment. Score, gets killed into Kate. That's that player down. Akashi around this corner could go for the wall bang, but doesn't want to give away his position. Incendiary Grenade forces him back. That's Banana control loss for their side, but over towards A, they've managed to find 2. And now they can make their way over and get the bomb down, but it's going to have to rotate on through apartments. This leaves a potential scary moment for them. But smokes and flashes going out. Akashi jumps down in the perfect tandem with those flashes going out. Tan is going to be sitting up in towards that graveyard position. Akashi, AWP, score. Getting tagged by that grenade is not going to be helping anything on this front. 9 over towards short, looking to see if he can find someone at all. Graveyard player, not going to get a chance. A site, there's going to be multiple, but it's going to be CatEvil. Managed to pick up 1. Now he's going to be picking up the AWP. Going in for the shot, but he can't quite hit it. Jin, the other player, John, we talked about.
Yeah, Jin and Kate, back-to-back rounds. We said to them that if their ADR damage can see them convert it into kills, that it could be a real struggle for IHC, or not a real struggle, it could cause them a struggle, and it seems like they're doing just that at the moment. And I think what CatEvil were doing great at the moment is the trade potential and the setups, once they get that bomb down, is just so solid. Every time the crossfires are perfect, even there towards the back of site. You had one over towards Graveyard, one towards Pit, for example. And the side of IHC, they're just finding it a little bit difficult now upon the retakes.
Yeah, especially that the round 8. Round 7 win, where it was actually Kate who clutched out in a 1v2. After they had the information that he was over towards Banana, the way they decided to try and play aggressive in towards that position without any real useful util was kind of unfortunate, and I think a bit of a mistake on the side of HC. So can't be making those as you go further into this, but a bit of a throwaway round from IHC, so we can sit back, have a bit of a relax going into the 9th round. CatEvil, John, if they manage to get this round, which they should do, it's going to be putting them on 6 rounds.
Not a bad start, really. You could say on the T side, you usually say to yourselves on maps like Inferno, if we can see the 6 or 7 round mark, that's a great side for us. We can do the rest of the work on the CT sides, and again, although it is a bit of a throw around with just the Deagles, it looks like that economy is just going to slowly start to build now for CatEvil, should they all keep their rifles in their hands. There goes Techno, and all of a sudden it's up to Score with that Deagle in his hands. He's going to fall. It's going to be Dreamers with that one. And, well, speaking of Dreamers, CatEvil, do they dare to dream here on Inferno that they could take this first map against IHC?
I could definitely be super interesting on this. I mean, if they manage to get like 8 rounds, I'd be convinced that they have an opportunity. I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of weak links on the IHC side right now. Blitz score isn't actually updated, so ignore that. But Techno's is. He's got 1 kill, 1-6. And honestly, some of the util and support positions he's been in hasn't been the greatest. So it's not like, obviously, KD isn't everything on this front at all. But when you're not being able to play that support player, that is where it's going to be coming into full critique. That headshot, though, even with the MB9, is going to be super frustrating for Kate, now knowing that the M4 has a simple, easy headshot on him if he decides to play aggressive over towards A. They are looking to try and find position. Techno forced out of his spot down in towards Banana. They're looking to try and take this aggressive spot. You have to be keeping this in consideration. If they end up losing players, or if the aggressive pusher comes over to A, they've got such a long rotate. It's really not going to work out fantastic for them. And Tan here is looking to lock them down. CatEvil's going to be able to get the first kill. Kate is going to get lost. Trade almost comes through, but not quite.
It's a tough spot that IHC find himself in. Do they fight fire with fire and then definitely get burnt, or do they just try this patient approach? They do the patient approach. It's going to be Blitz who trades back the initial kill that we saw earlier on come through. And, well, the patient approach seems to be working at the moment. As Techno's going to find one more. All of a sudden, it's up to Akashi.
Oh!
Blitz falls. Still should be cleaned up, surely, Tom. There you go, it's Score, and IHC, they finally answer back. And there's something I mentioned at the start, right? They need to try and get hold of that Banana control as a CT side, because CatEvil, they don't mind pushing aggressively towards it. And It looks like they've sent one extra player over towards that B site, and it seems to be working a little bit better for him.
Yeah, Blitz completely forgot that he doesn't have 25 bullets in the mag anymore. It's 20 bullets on the M4A1. So when he peeked around that corner, he was 1 bullet short of being able to get that kill. It does affect the economy, so keep that in mind. Obviously, they're not doing absolutely fantastic in regards to the money on either side now, both on sort of equal ends. But there's no AWP on CatEvil this time, which I think is to their detriment. They've made fully very good use out of it. 9 has switched positions, and he's going to be holding over towards Banana with this AWP. I do enjoy that. They realized something wasn't quite working. He was doing absolutely fantastic work over towards the A site, but realizing they may need more riflers, and an AWP can lock down that position by themselves. CatEvil, he's going to be met with a lot of players right now. He's going in for the spray. Does a lot of damage. No kills. Doesn't have the full information as to what happened there. Techno drops down in towards pits. And more sprays is going to be coming out, and through it is going to be a kill. Tan, he fools. Blitz holding in towards our apartment position, but I think CatEvil realized there's a lot of guns over towards A, so that's going for a push over towards B. That's exactly what they're looking to do. We do have 9 here looking to deny them this a pleasure, but he misses his shot. The push is going to be coming out, but 9 does the after kill with the Molotov there. Going to be able to take that frag. Cavil's going to be in good position, going to be boosting up, going to be pushing up, but it's going to get found. Headshots through the top of that smoke. Now they're down to 3. You said they were fantastic holding on towards these sites to see if that can ring true once again. Blitz. Banana can have to wing it. Managed to do exactly that. Dreamers. He falls short. Jen sitting down towards tree. He's not going to be accounted for. He catches Blitz off guard, and now it's a 1v2. We've seen this situation before, but with Cat, or Kate rather. Bomb is starting to get defused. Jen's trying to bait them out, but they're not going to be taken at all. He can swing this. He could get the kill. He does, but it's too late. The bomb gets defused, and he loses his life.
Yeah, it's very, very nearly again another post-plant hold from CatEvil. This time it was Jen, unfortunately couldn't clutch the 2v1, but I think for the side of IHC, I like the adjustment that what they did there is, I mean, they anticipated CatEvil heads over towards A after a very, very solid hold onto the B site. But from there, they just leave that B site wide open with only sending one player towards Banana, and CatEvil cottoned onto that super quickly and rotated their way out and took that site pretty much uncontested. I would say, though, 9, although he's 14-7, Tom, not looking the best with the AWP just yet. Seems to be missing quite a few default shots. Hopefully you can try and pick up a few eco frags here, though, in round number 12.
Yeah. He was looking really good in apartments, I'll give him that. And there you go. There's a nice sort of default hold position there. Kill over towards Banana. He was under a lot of pressure, so I can't fully blame him. Oh, Techno missing those shots, not really forgivable, but Blitz with the jump shot. He's going to be able to pick a couple up for himself, and I'm sure he's going to be happy with that. Picks up a deagle as well for his trouble. And, you know, fairly standard round. It kind of what I expected. CatEvil though, John, not able to make it over that 6th-round mark. Kind of just stuck. That was such a cheeky shot, being able to hit that onto Akashi. But it is what it is.
Well, all squared. All tied up here on Inferno as we head into round number 13. 6 rounds apiece, and this game really has that unpredictable factor about it, Tom. Just when one team seems to be pulling off and away from things, another team just slams back in, and this time it's score to find the first, gets traded back out, and this is a real nail-biting affair at the moment.
The trades are just coming out back and forwards, though, and it really is working out in IHC's favor. They were able to take down Akashi after he got that kill onto Score, and Score's push down in towards that mid position really sets them like off kilter on their sides, and so now they have to wonder what the hell is going on. Blitz, he's down this extended position. He doesn't really have too much to worry about because honestly, he's got his teammates covering him with that smoke, but through the smoke as well. The M4A1 is just brutal. 9 with the closer. Takes down Dreamers.
I think IHC have started to realise that CatEvil seem to be getting a little bit too big for their boots at the moment, or too big for their paws, should I say. And, well, IHC just want to rein it back in ever so slightly. I mean, Blitz, the awareness to just continue to spray through the smoke and find a couple kills is fantastic. He's sitting at 7-2 right now. 9, 16, and 7. For CatEvil, though, they're going to be forced into another save round here. That should put 8 on the board for IHC, and would then secure the round win, really.
We have seen a pistol win from the side of CatEvil, so I'm not going to write it off until it's finished, but they're not looking so good right now. Straight away losing that banana control opportunity. looking to do a little bit of a waterfall here with two of their players, so it's not only going to be a full waterfall, just like a partial one. Flash is going to be coming out, letting them know that, yeah, they know something's up here. And here comes the Flash and the push, but it's not going to be working. They're going to be completely denied. Partially the Flash themselves. And Techno with a 4K. I talked some Match Mac about this guy, and he's coming through and, well, you know, getting some eco kills, so at least it's something.
The good old eco frags after your teammates have been railing you for performing bad. Listen, he's called Techno 4K for a reason, alright? He performs when he needs to, and he does just that here. 8th on the board for the side of CatEvil. That's going to be the half win for them. Not for CatEvil, sorry, for IHC. That's going to be the half win for them after a very solid start from CatEvil. I mean, for IHC, Tom, they go in 9-6. Should they really get the job done on the TC side? The T side, sorry.
T side, I mean, I think this is going to be shut down fairly easily now here. I think the aggressive playstyle of IHC over towards the T should really should allow them to dominate, especially if they can pick up this final round. 9 rounds on the board here, going into the T side, that would be absolutely beautiful. 10 rounds would be the dream. 9 will do just perfectly. Now over towards Banana score. He's in the perfect position, but the Flash is going to be coming out, double of them as well, but he's managed to get behind Cement Bags. Jumps on top of them instead. He's playing a little bit of aggressive here. He's going to go in for the spray. He's going to do a lot of damage, but not quite the kill. Down to 4 HP. He needs to get out of dodge. What he's going to do. 9 with the flick. He misses. Incendiary Grenade goes down, pulls out the Deagle quickly. It's going to be down to Techno. This time they have guns. It's not just going to be a quick and easy spray down onto a pistol players. So as soon as they start coming out on here, he's going to be the one to counter, and he misses the shots. He's going to get distracted. He's going to get killed. Baited away. And now it's 9 trying to spot him towards the site. The bomb is there. Tan. This is the perfect time to move through the smoke. He's going to do exactly that, but Akashi catches him off guard, and at the moment we have Cabal and Score combination. They have 31 points of HP. Not looking the best in this situation, but they can definitely bring it through on this front. They're going to be pushing through the smoke. A little bit of a YOLO one. They hear some footsteps, but they can't hit anything. Akashi with another one, and Score. He's got 4 HP in a pipe dream. I don't really think this is going to be anything you can do. And unfortunately, it's going to be down to Techno, unable to hold down that position. So we're going to come back in towards the second half momentarily. We're going to take a quick break, but actually we have the highlights to go through first, John. Completely forgot about that. And there were quite a few spicy plays in this.
Yeah, it's you know, I mean, I think it's safe to say that it looked like CatEvil come out of the gate swinging a little bit too hot for themselves to handle, really, but from there IHC worked their way back into it. But I think going in at the half, it was a 8-7 half, if I'm correct in saying that, Tom. I think it's very much all to play for thus far between these two sides, and we're setting ourselves up for a very, very good second half here on Inferno.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they're going to be able to bring it through. Let's hop into a quick break and see what Techno's got in the second half.
Well then, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to ESL challenges here in the APAC division. CatEvil versus IHC. One round in it. That's in IHC's favour. Not a bad start though from CatEvil.
Well, they're going to be losing the player right off the bat, but Kashi is going to be able to pick up a double kill for his trouble. And they're going to be pushing straight down T ramp and just wiping the floor with IHC. Wow. Okay, that was
a very convincing
quickly,
start for CatEvil, to say the least. We question, could they take the same momentum into their CT side from their T side? They started off with a flurry of rounds in rounds 1 to 3. Can they do the same here on rounds 15 through to 19 maybe, and gives themselves a little bit of wiggle room to play with? IHC though, they're a team that has got the firepower. When I say firepower, I mean scary firepower to answer back on the T side whenever they want. But look at this from Dreamer here.
Should be a fairly decent round for CatEvil to be able to build up some cash, as you would expect. Similar to actually what we saw from IHC on their CT side as well. But maybe they'll lose a player or two. We'll have to wait and see if any kills can come out from IHC. Oh! I was going to say that Tan was about to lose his life, but fortunately for him, his teammate jumped on through and took care of Blitz. And that's a lot of kills with the MP9s and the UMP as well. So that's going to be banging them even more cash in the bank.
Nice stuff from CatEvil. It's going to be the first buy round on the board though for IHC now. They're going to put the AKs into their hands and try and get things done here to tie things back up a piece. And, you know, Tom, we were talking at the start of the game what we sort of thought was going to happen here. And we sort of both really agreed that IHC should, you know, I don't want to say stroll this one comfortably, but, you know, at least look convincing. But they've all but done that. It's been CatEvil really who have put on the show.
That is a lot of damage actually over towards the T side, and it's going to be 9 getting a kill for himself as well. CatEvil, he got a taste of his own medicine, getting sprayed through the smoke score, tagged down to 50 HP. Grenade's going to take care of him as well if he's not careful. Smoke comes through. Techno helping him out, takes care of this player. If he wasn't there, Kate would have been able to push up and get the kill on that player. So now 2 players left alive, and honestly, this is potentially looking a little bit daunting for the side of CatEvil, realizing that they are going to be put on the back foot. They're not going to be able to get this extra bonus round, which honestly they really want to be able to try and close out on. It would be ideal, John, but not getting the bonus round isn't the end of the world. And well, Tan is going to be able to pick up another one for this trouble, but Techno with the double kill. And is that a 4K? No, it's a 3K.
And there you go. An answer straight back from the side of IHC. You mentioned the bonus round would have been nice, really, for CatEvil to convert their way through and dent that economy pretty much instantaneously here from the side of IHC, but no mistakes are made from them with the AKs in hands. Full buys across the board, though. M4s, AWPs, you name it, all on the show here in round number 19.
Well, Blitz with the first kill, the opener of the round. The sniper shot missed from the likes of Akashi. He has got no head armor, doesn't even need it. None of the team does, obviously. He's going to be a little bit annoyed that he wasn't able to hit that shot. Backs up over towards long. Smoke goes down, denies him that position. A little bit of focus on that long position could go a long way for IHC. They're currently scouting. They managed to get 1 kill, so they could slow down their gameplay and be like, okay, cool. We can take a little bit of a chill. Work out what we want to do. Dreamer and his teammate looking to push up a little bit more aggressive. Kate is going to be the first one around the corner, and both of them fall like Skittles to score. That opens up the B site for them to be able to take completely. And at this point, if you're CatEvil, you kind of just want to stay alive. CatEvil from above, though, he's looking to try and close them out. Doesn't make it work, and that's going to be Tan and Akashi picking up a couple of kills. You could say it could make it possible for them to be able to bring this back, but I think they're smarter than that. They realize that obviously IHC have been able to get into really good counter positions. It's not worth the potential risk.
Just hang on to it. I think, completely agree with you. No need to add to the risk, but on the side of IHC going to go hunting, I don't think they are. They're going to just keep hold of their rifles as well. Both teams are in a bit of a tricky situation in terms of the economy front right here, Tom. I mean, if you're CatEvil, you lose the round. Okay, cool. Not too much to worry about. You can probably keep the AWP and the AK into the next round. I mean, if you're IHC and you go hunting, all of a sudden you're broke going into the next round, even though that you've won it and you've kept them an AWP in their hands as well. So either way, it is going to be the 10th round on the board for the side of IHC. One player, though, you got to say, who has performed fantastically well for IHC is 9. We gave a lot of props to Blitz and to Score, although Blitz is 10 and 5 at the moment. Really solid stuff from him. I think 9's been a bit of a catalyst, really, here in terms of the side of IHC getting back into things.
Completely agree. Akashi trying to be that catalyst for his side. Fortunately, that counter flash is going to deny him that aggressive push that he was wanted to make. That's fine. He can take a little bit of a chill pill. Over towards B, there's nothing standing in the way of that. So they could definitely make their way up if they wish. But they're a little bit concerned. They know that 2 players managed to make it through, so they're not 100% sure what the buy round is from CatEvil. So they're just waiting to try and get some information. CatEvil is in a perfect position to try and counter any kind of aggressive push, and that is going to be the spray down in towards mid, and he's going to get found. That's actually an AK in their hands, and only 2 of the players were damaged there, so that's potentially a 3-weapon recovery into the next round if they want to keep those weapons, or they can go for the kills. It's going to be Dreamers who's going to go down. That Molly could deny any kind of chance of trying to stay alive. 9 picks up another one. Akashi looking to try and back off on this run. His teammates looking to stay close and to try and help him stay in this one. Jin, last USB player standing, going to be sitting in cubby here. Score is going to get completely flashed out. He's going to get killed as well. That could be another gun in the hands of this side. It is. If they manage to walk through into the next round with the 2 AKs, that'd be insane. Never mind. His head is found, and, well, weapon denial from Blitz is going to be coming through as he picks up the trash.
Well then, picking up the trash indeed, and that being the 11th round apparently on the side of IHC, and, I mean, for the side of CatEvil, okay, yep, they've got the economy to buy back into this one, but you got to think here, I don't want to say it's now or never just yet, Tom. Of course, they've still got a decent amount of loss bonus going for them as well, 2,900, so can at least grab themselves some sort of buy back into the next should they need it. If IHC it, you've got to think they're within touching distance of putting CatEvil to bed, and an aggressive storm towards Banana in the B site seems to be the call. Dreamer though, lying in wait.
He's not going to be able to back off at all as well, so goes in for the shots, but he needs his teammates, but Blitz is going to take him out. Techno pushes on. He's come alive into his own element, coming into the second half and at the end of last half as well. Now the bomb goes down, and this is just so detrimental for their side. Blitz going to be peeking up towards mid, looking to try and find any kills, but doesn't spot them. In towards apartments. He may well get found here if he's not careful. Jin, I think, might have spotted him. He hasn't. Oh, he still gets the kill nonetheless. Blitz going to go in for the trade, get some damage, not the kill. That's going to be super frustrating. There is a player going to be coming up behind him, but Score spots him out, goes in for the shots. The turnaround doesn't come through. He falls. Blitz does die, though. Unfortunately for him, Jin was playing aggressive. I do enjoy that gameplay. And you know what, CatEvil, you've impressed me with some of your game style so far. I was expecting a lot less, and you've given a lot more.
And this makes you think, right, Tom, where was this CatEvil throughout the group stage of the affair? Because they're playing like a team right now that could compete with some of the best teams in this division. Or region, sorry. And they actually are doing that right now against IHC, of course, being probably underlying alongside Red Hat and the 2 top teams within the Asia world of CSGO. If CatEvil could fix their consistency and play like this on a more regular basis, then they could be right up there with causing a lot of troubles for some top teams within Asia CSGO. But I think it's just that consistency factor that we speak with CatEvil. 1 minute they play flawlessly, 1 minute they play like they've never, sort of held an AK before. And, well, for IHC, you can't do that against a team of their caliber because they will pick you apart and punish you with any mistake and any chance given.
Can't be making any of those mistakes. But, well, IHC, I'm sure they're going to be kicking themselves, having lost so many rounds. Jin, holding up in towards balcony, wants to make sure no one's going to be able to play aggressive there. A little bit of a slower round from IHC. I do respect this, mixing it up, try to change it up so CatEvil can't just predict you straight up easily. It seems like Techno's just wasting up a little bit of time here at this point. And this is using up a lot of utility. There's no more smokes left. At the 50-second mark, there's 0 smokes or Molotovs left, at least picked up by the players on the side of CatEvil.
And, well, 45 seconds left in this round. The side of IHC, that bomb still very much close to their spawn. 2 players though, aggressive as you like. It's going to be Blitz and Techno storm their way over towards Archers and try to get in towards CT. It's going to be Tan lying in wait. There goes Blitz. There is one more player though. It is Techno. Can he? Sorry, no, it's not Techno. It's CatEvil. He is going to fall as well. Although 3 players have made their way over towards that B site. The only issue for them is though, the numbers are very much in favour of the side of CatEvil.
You say that. There's going to be a couple of kills here and there. It's going to be 2 players, though. Kashi misses his shot. He crucially needed that, but it's going to be Kate over towards site. He's going to be able to find one, but not the second one. The bomb has to go down, but no time. 9 is now going to be left wondering if he's going to stay alive into the next round, or if he's going to lose his guns. Stays alive. Plenty of cash in the bag for them to be able to pick that up in a fantastic round from CatEvil. You can see this denial, John. Really well played by them.
Yeah, I love the play from Tan in his spawn. I think he anticipated that IHC might try something a little bit different when they were sort of halfway through the round. He expected some sort of aggression towards one of the sites and send the bomb to the other, and picked it off perfectly. The AWP Festo towards mid. It's going to be 9 who misses the shot. A lot of damage though done from IHC over towards Banana. Okay, Kate for example, down to 12 HP. Not the best situation they find themselves in.
Peeking around this corner, him and his teammate. For a little bit short, Techno finds one, Trey comes through. Advantage though, IHC looking to really take advantage of this, but CatEvil is not really able to achieve too much now, especially tagged down to 53, but he's going to carry on pushing nonetheless. He knows there's a balcony player here, more likely. They know that Jin has been playing in and around these apartments, causing them no ends of trouble. Akashi, AWP, playing towards this short position, waiting for the prey to fall in towards his scope, and that's going to be happening in a couple of seconds, but he looks away. He doesn't want to scope out. He's waiting for the flashes to come through so he can go in for the peaks, but it's not coming out. They're going in driving. He peeks round anyway. Gets the advantage, gets the kill. He's going to carry on peeking. He can get another shot, but he misses it. Jumps back. He's going to have to depend on Jin to do his job, and he does exactly that. Cable comes through, gets the kill with the trade. And Kashi doing God's work here. All he has to do is find one more. Score, pushes on towards site, gets the kill, picks up the AWP. The bomb is lost over towards short, though, and Tan knows this. Holds on to it, gets the kill, picks up the AWP, and what a fantastic round from CatEvil.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's fantastic defensive hold over towards the A site there. If you want a tutorial on how to hold A site with a numbers disadvantage, just take a little look at that rerun. It's a Kashi over towards short. He finds the first blind peak as well, or the dry peak, sorry, coming in from short. Was a little bit of a questionable. I don't think they had any util to work with, but fantastic crossfires from CatEvil. There's one more player. I think it was Dreamer up towards Balk as well, who swung in and found a kill too off the initial point of contact, and that's going to force IHC now down into a bit of a scuffed situation. 9 score they've brought in with the AKs, just Eagles for the rest, and well, they've already lost CatEvil.
This pistols are going to be super painful for them. They needed to try and get some early kills in towards apartments. But Jin has just been playing absolutely fantastic in towards that position, and there's a lot of hesitancy from the side of HC when they push in towards it. You can tell exactly why. Utility's coming out. Tan going to have to back off. So the rifle in his hand. Util's going to be going out. Jin gets the second kill. Techno falls. Kashi peeks over towards Long, spots them out, but he doesn't get the kill, and that's actually going to be Dreamer falls as well. Now, this is going to allow them complete access through CT over towards B. And Kate has completely misread this, gone back over down towards Banana. And so now we're going to be seeing IHC clear every angle they can. Kate has made the call, saying, yep, there's definitely something funky going on over here. I need some backup. And it looks like it's going to be a 3-man stack push back on over towards this position. I don't know if Score saw him or not, but he's going to be planting and nonetheless safe from this angle. 9 is going to be holding this, but he's going to find his head lost. Score gets the trade. Bomb is down. 2 versus 2. This retake scenario has to come on through. From Banana, they come 1 through Graveyard. The box is going to be jumping up. Gets stabbed in the back. Watch for him. Score gets the kill, and they need this. And you know what? That was a fantastic round from IHC, but also CatEvil. They've got IHC on their tiptoes here. Yeah,
they do. They've got IHC having to put out all the stops. It's great stuff from Score though as well. After the bomb plant, initially he just played straight off the contact of his player that was shifting towards Banana, right? As soon as he gets the kill, Score's there to trade it out. He works his way back over towards Coffin, flanks his way through into the back of towards CT, gets the kill free as you like as well, and IHC within touching distance now trying to put this map number 1 on the board, but CatEvil, they're not going to go down without a fight. They say they've got 9 lives. It seems like they've used 11 of them thus far. Can they,
Quick math.
Yeah, maths was all over the place, but one thing that's not all over the place is the headshots from Score as he finds the first. It's the second to fall as well. Could this be the 14th on the board for IHC and one of the first coffins or nails in the coffin of CatEvil?
It should be, but, you know, when you're going to be doing random sprays through the smoke like that with an AK, you have to remember it's not an M4. You don't really have that same level of freedom. CatEvil is going to be able to spot down on players, goes in for a spray, easy kill, nonetheless. But you know what? Over towards B, they are kind of undecided on what they're meant to do here. And Nakashi has an AK. He could do some real damage here. This could be the denier. He goes for the spray, he gets one, looks in for the second, but he's going to be playing, unfortunately, with too few bullets. He's going to fall. Now the Deagle and Tan is going to do some amazing work. 1 HP left. He's going to have an M4 going into the next round, unless he decides to somehow do a 1v2, 1 HP clutch with 0 util. That'd be one hell of a pipe dream.
I think if he pulls this off, it's one of the top plays I've ever seen in Asian CSGO. To be totally honest with you, 1 HP, more than a dream, a fairy tale you could say. He's going to save that M4 through to the next. 14th does eventually go on the board for IHC, but you mentioned it was Akashi, right? He was over towards second mid. Tried to hold the crossfire angle over towards mid. Unfortunately, couldn't find the second, just run out of bullets at the crucial time. So, it is going to be the 14th on the board for IHC. Just 2 rounds now before they secure this first map on Inferno. CatEvil, though, if their name's anything to go by, it's safe to say that there could be a sinister turn of events yet in this game. It's been very back and forth thus far here on Inferno, and, well, trying to rise from the flames of hell here, CatEvil are, to try and get their way back into Inferno. And the only problem is they've got IHC on the other side of things, and they're a team that are fantastic at closing out maps.
See if they can do it. Round 26, 14 rounds the board. IHC, they faced a bigger challenge than they expected. I think that might have been one of the issues. They're a little bit too incompetent in a few of their rounds. And it took Techno a little bit longer than it should do to really come into his own. Jin, one of the steadfast players on the side of CatEvil, falls very early on in this apartment position. Tan is going to be taking over his spot. And he's got a lot to live up to. He's got a couple of love hearts on his gun there. And they're going to be needed as he peeks around the corner momentarily. Or these players who are pushing up against him. 3 terrorists at the moment just pushing up. Looking to try and play this aggression position. He pushes and he gets one. But that's... actually, no, he doesn't get anything. As streamers who managed to find one. Kate looking to go in for the denial. Fantastic use of the utility there, but he is going to be ready. Has been spotted. He's going to get found. 9 peeks round in towards Chalk. Gets another. Dreamer's going to be last one left alive. He finds the bomb planter. Unfortunately, Score gets the trade.
Well, we are going to see map point here now for the side of IHC. And again, I think it is just that difference maker, right? When the aggression needs to come in from IHC and they need to pick up a round, they could just flip that switch and do it instantaneously. And for CatEvil, they're beyond broke here. They are going to be able to scrape through somewhat of a buy. A couple MPs, a scout even, a FAMAS and an M4 is all they've got to work with. Hardly any utility as well. IHC, if they play it correctly, they should walk through here with a map number 1 win. He is going to find the first blitz train back out.
MP9 could be the end of them. Jin gets a kill. Does need to reload it. Not going to really get too much of a chance. He's going to go for the smoke. He has been spotted, but very smart use of util. Takes down CatEvil. It's not over yet. Blitz and Score. And the last 2 T's left alive. It's definitely not going to be looking the most ideal situation for them. There's a couple of upgrades they could do towards this mid position, but you always know when you pick up a weapon, you have a chance of being able to get backstabbed, and that exactly could be happening. But Kate, over towards that CT position, has all the information, goes in for the spray. No one has crossed over at that point, so no one took that extra points of damage. And Blitz is only on 27. This is an easily recoverable position, especially if Dreamer's going to be able to do this. Finds one, looks in for the second, can't quite make it. But Jin is going to be able to do exactly what his teammate couldn't. That's going to be 5k in the bank for him.
Well, CatEvil, they live to see another day, or at least another round, as they put the 12th on the board. And this is great use of the utility, like you mentioned, Tom, from the smoke. Jin just walking his way through it, knows he needs to sort of close that gap between the AK and the MP9, and there's only one winner up close and personal there, and it's definitely not the AK. A little bit of a scuffed fire from IHC, but it doesn't matter because Score's blind firing the AWP and finding the first. It's going to be Kate who falls. Akashi's tagged up heavily as well. Oh, this could all go wrong here for CatEvil.
IHC need to shut this down, but it's going to be Jin with the kill. On to 9, one of the most crucial players. CatEvil's going to get burnt alive if he's not careful. Tan switching up his position as well. I do like this versatility on their side. On both these teams, actually, switching up where they stand to make sure they can try and play the best they absolutely can. Score with the AWP. Picked up from 9's body. Not quite sure how much I agree with him with it. He's an absolute beast with it. I'll give him that. But we'll see if we can do anything with it. Does take down Akashi. That is a good kill. It's going to be Tam picking up that M4 instead. I'll take no. It's going to be up close and personal. And they realize that there is a stack of players over here. At least 2 players at that point in time. So the rotation is now going to be used by one of these players. Techno going to be playing a little bit steadfast on this front. Goes in for the smoke and now is going to be backing up. That should be heard and should be read by this player as well. Yes, you can see Dreamer. He peeks down. He's like, yeah, I heard you guys. Jen, he's going to be looking to go in for the backstab. This could be the shutdown that they need. He's going to be able to find a Score. He misses the opportunity. What's that? Techno. Score gets the kills, and Score with that flick around gets it. Dreamer in a 1v3. He has to win this to take them to at least overtime. He finds the first. He has to find the last 2. Blitz and Techno. We've got Blitz over towards the site. They're going to be going in for this crossfire position. It worked perfectly. Techno, 4K, gets a 2-piece. And that is a GG well played.